Welcome to Technomancer's Business Made Simple. I'm James Kim.
I'm Jeannie Mata.
And this is Mr. Wilson Lee Flores. And Mr. Wilson, I have to say, you don't look like a Flores.
Oo nga eh. Alam mo, nakakatawa, when I was invited every time na-invite ako sa US, nagpasok ko sa immigration, di ba? Maraming Latino sa California. Di ba, California, puro mga Mexican, ganyan. Pagtingin sa akin ng immigration, Flores,
Do you have any Filipino blood at all? Or 100% pure Chinese blood?
100% pure Chinese blood, pero 260 years na sa Pilipinas. Ano wala?
Grabe.
60 years. Grabe.
Wait, saan na galing po yung Flores?
Pero nakakatawa, ang sister ko na 100% Chinese blood eh. Pero may pagkakayabang din konti, and ang laki ng mata. Like my father. My father Chinese din, pero iba-ibang mukha. I got the very white features ko na almost parang Koreano pa my mother's side.
Pinagkakamalan po kayo Koreano?
Pinagkamalan ako Koreano, Hapon, anywhere. Pag naglalakad ako sa kalsada sa Singapore, may na-invite ako, tas gabi, may isang night place yun. Near the river, something. May tatlong Pilipino sa una, nagtatagalog. Pero asking for direction. Pag tinanong ko, they look around yung tatlo,
Hindi na associate.
Sa Dubai one time, may isang cafe, magandang cafe. Media tour yun eh, as economist ako. Ninintay ako doon. I was seated, nakita ako. May waitress sa babae, Pilipina. Tatanong na ako ng something or order something. Tingin, nandun ako nakaupo.
Hindi nag-register.
Nakatawa na lang. Tapos ang nakakatawa, sa San Francisco Museum of Modern Art, may appointment ako one time, ang aga ko by 1 or 2 hours, namasyal ako dun sa entire museum. Lahat ng guards sa bawat floor, Pilipina. Middle age, lahat Pilipina. Security guard, 2 or 3 of them per floor.
Nice.
Habang naglalakad ako ng tutor, chichismisan sila, Mr. Din, nahihiya ako kasi parang akong nag-i-eavesdrop, parang wala sa pakialam.
Pinag-usapan po kayo? Pinag-usapan po kayo? Hindi naman.
Pinag-usapan po, hindi
sila lang.
Parang ako lang tao kasi parang ako chismoso. Ay, matutal din po yun. Nakatawa.
Well, that's
I don't recall them about it. Title invisible ba?
Use it po as an advantage. Maganda po yan, kunwari nasa Pilipinas ka, tapos may mag-business ka, kunwari po hindi kayo marunong Tagalog.
Very advantage yun. Ang nakakatawa, every time nasa airport ako, magpasok ko, kino-Korea, kasi yung mga guards sa airport, very, polite, di ba? Naku-Koreano or Japanese ako.
Yung my father told me the story. Nagtatrabaho po siya dati sa seat deck. Tapos may nag-visit Southeast Asian Fisheries Department of Education and Culture. So may nag-visit po na mga businessmen or something from Korea. Tapos may sasalang translator, tapos mga Korean businessmen. Tapos kausapin nila yung tatay ko. And then my father would mag-uusap, Japanese pala. Nag-uusap, ask my father a question in English. Sagutin ng tatay ko kung sino man yung contact nila. Tapos pag translate ng translator sa mga Japanese, tapos usap-usap sila, tapos they go back to the translator. Ganyan, back and forth. After 3 days, nung huling araw, paalis na sila, nag-party sila, kinausap ng tatay ko yung one of those businessmen.
Japanese.
Tapos, kinausap siya in straight English. Tapos sabi niya, marunong ka pala mag-English. Ba't nag-Japanese ako? Wow. Sabi po niya, kasi pwede sila mag-usap-usap. Kunwari, magtatanong sila sa translator. Habang sinasagot na nila, pinapag-usapan nila, anong gagawin natin dapat?
Advantage ng mga beauty pageant, na kunyari, hindi masyadong nag-i-English diretso. Kasi translate na mag-Tagalog ka. May interpreter ka. Habang tinatanong, mag-iisip ka pa.
You have time to think.
Yes.
Di ba may time ka to think and to organize your thought? Tama ka. Advantage yan. Gagawin naman.
Tapos po, you own this, Mr. Wilson is the owner of Kamuning Bakery. How many years na po to?
81 na this year.
Oh my gosh.
As old as Quezon City. 1939 inumpisa.
Is it one big store?
It's one store na a little bit bigger than the usual bakery kasi old-fashioned eh. Yung unang panahon, mga bakery, malalaki ang lugar, the baking area ang laki kasi ngayon, ang baking ngayon sa buong mundo, simple na, high-tech, simpleng oven. Noon, ang oven parang will occupy one room like this time.
Wow.
Yung oven, kasi may hanggang likod pa yan. Actually, yung oven ng Kamuning Bakery, the old oven, yung pugon style oven, pwede ka mag-lechon doon ng isa, 2 dosena sabay. Ano pa, kasi yan ang old style.
Yung sa inyo po, ano?
Ganyan siya. The
So-
old style malaki. Kasi noong unang panahon, ang pwede lang mag-baking, yung mga ganyang klaseng bakers, kasi wala kang mga machines. So, ang neighborhood bakery, lahat ng tao, pag gusto mo ng tinapay, gusto mo ng cake or biscuit, you will go down to the neighborhood bakery, walang iba.
Pero you haven't changed the oven in 81 years, so that means there must be a advantage.
May advantage kasi sabi ng mga tao, mas masarap, mas unique ang taste, and there's something na hindi ko ma-explain up to now, tanong ng mga tao, yung mga pandesal daw, pag binuto in the morning, hanggang gabi o hapon, hindi pa daw tumitigas. Iba daw, there's something, di ma-explain sa akin eh.
May-
Tanong ng tanong. Pero, recently, 1 year ago, 1.5 years
Yes.
ago, nasunog yung structure ng building
That was-
because of the neighbor.
Yeah.
May kapitbahay kasi kami. Ayoko naman i-criticize kasi wala nang tira sa kanya. Pero inis ako. It's ano Malaysian. Di ba masamang tao yun? Nasunog yung resto bar niya. Wala siyang fire extinguisher.
Oh.
Walang protection.
There's no protection at all. Tapos lahat ng fire extinguisher namin, 13 of it, inubos namin sa kapitbahay. Sunog pa rin sila. Ubos.
Kayo po?
Kami hindi kami nasunog. Nothing at all.
At all, okay.
O mga 5, 6 o'clock. Pero ang mga bombero natin sa Pilipinas, umaalis na. Dapat pala hindi. Dapat in 12 hours, may isa ka nakabantay or something.
Kasi baka mag-re-spark or
Yes,
something.
tama, exactly. Nung mga hating gabi midnight na, malakas daw ang hangin, sumabog daw ang fire sa second floor.
Yeah.
Tapos yung kapitbahay pala, yung likod ng resto bar na nasunog, foam and upholstery warehouse.
Oh, very flammable
Very
yan.
flammable yun. So nasunog siya, nakita ko sa, kasi hindi ko nakita ko sa TV na lang CNN, parang sumabog yung buong second floor. Pero luckily, walang namatay sa mga tao ko, pero talagang severe damage.
Sa inyo, severe damage na yun.
Totally wala yung buong ceiling,
Oh, wow.
the entire second floor, lahat ng rooms na wala. Tapos ang ginawa ko, to cope with it, kasi may mga staff ako, may mga nakita ko, I know almost life nila, yung buhay nila. May iba dyan, may asawa sa probinsya, may iba may magulang, lahat sila nagpapadalang pera sa probinsya. So sabi ko, we should not stop kasi pag i-rebuild ko, number 1, magastos, number 2, 6 months minimum to build anything decent. Or 6 months to 1 year.
Apa.
So naisip ko, may hindi ko magbasa, hindi ko napanood yung movie. Ano yung sikat na movie sa Hollywood 1.5 years ago? Musical by Hugh Jackman.
The Greatest Showman.
The Greatest Showman. Hindi ko napanood yung movie, pero nakita ko yung story. Nasunod daw business niya. Limited budget, limited time to construct. May mga staff siya. Ang ginawa daw niya, nag-tent siya. So, okay. So, sabi ko sa accountant ko,
Wow.
Tapos sabi niya, Sir, walang nagte-tent na bakery sa buong Pilipinas. Weird yan.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, bakit? Is there a law against, may batas pa na hindi ka pwede mag-tent?
Yeah.
Kailangan mo lang isang roof eh. So, nag-tent muna ako, naghanap ako ng canvas, kaya in 2 weeks, special fabrication, special design tent, 2 weeks, tapos the other side 2 weeks. Yun, nag-ooperate kami ever since.
Wow, ang galing ah. Tapos hindi kayo down for 6 months.
Hindi.
Paano po yung heat from the oven?
Yun. When I bought yung Kamuning Bakery 4 or 5 years ago, ang ginawa ko the first day, sabi ko sa staff ko, gawa tayo ng pangalawang bakery. Maliit na bakery lang, 20% capacity lang ng malaking bakery niya sa garahe ng office natin, sa scout area.
Yes.
So sabi ako, sir, may tanong ako, bakit? Ang weird naman na inisip mo. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi niya, sir, ang laki-laki ng capacity ng pugon oven mo, 2 giant pugon oven,
Apa.
and it's not even 10% utilized.
Apa.
Kaya nga pinunta sa akin, kasi ang negosyo ng Kamuning Bakery affected by modern technology.
Yes.
Everybody in the world ngayon, bumili ka isang simple oven lang, isang high school na estudyante lang, pwede na mag-bake anything.
Yeah.
Pwede pandesal anything the whole day.
Apa.
Because of that, lahat ng supermarket sa buong mundo, sa Pilipinas, may sariling bakery na. So, you go to any grocery, may may pandesal na. Tapos, every street corner, may maliit na bakery na. So, yung negosyo na old style na malaking bakery, na ang daming tao, na pinupugon baking mo, ang tagal-tagal ng oras, tapos you will produce only limited quantity,
Apa.
ang taas ng cost, patay ka talaga.
That's why you opened a smaller bakery.
So the old owner, nainis sa sobra kasi competition is made yung business niya talaga went down in 20 plus years. Binenta niya sa akin as real estate. Buong bakery.
Talagang
regalo na sa
parang
akin.
tinatapon niya na yung negosyo niya.
Yeah.
Ako din isang bakery yung pagkabenta niya kasi yung tatlong magkakapatid na matanda, they love their mother too much. Hindi nila ma-imagine i-close down nila the oldest bakery in Quezon City na ginawa ng nanay nila na very good woman, widow, raised the entire family using the bakery. Pero wala silang choice, nabenta nila sa akin. Tapos,
at parang pabagsak na rin kasi
pabagsak
po,
na siya
kasi because of
years.
this different business.
Yes.
How many years ago was this po?
4.5 years ago.
4.5 years ago.
Tapos sabi ng tao ko, sir, kaya nga binenta sa'yo kasi laki-laki ng oven, tapos over under capacity nga, di ba? Hindi nagagamit. Tapos gagawa ka pa ng pangalawang baking area, parang weird. ang sabi ko, tanong ko sa inyong dalawa, ilan gulong sa kotse ninyo?
4.
Apat. Mali.
You have extra in the trunk. Yes.
Sabi niya, lima. Sabi ko, bakit? Tinanong ko yung accountant. Bakit lima ang kotse o ang gulong mo always sa kotse? Bakit?
In
Because
case
may
one
not
gets
flat.
In case
punctured.
something happens.
Diba?
And it might happen.
Yun ang
And it
sabi ko
does,
sa kanya.
and it does.
Pero hindi ko na-imagine masusunog yan. Ang sabi ko, kasi nasa bakery niya, andun lahat bakers, isang group, whether 5, 4 o 10. What if magkasakit sabay-sabay? Virus. What if nag-awag sa with the manager, sabay-sabay sabi, may sakit sa ulo, ayaw pumasok lahat. Ito pa paano yung bakery, di ba?
Oh.
What if anything happens?
Apa.
So hindi pwedeng
Walang backup.
walang backup plan in anything in life. Always may backup plan.
Yes.
Talaga, so gawa tayo ng maliit na bakery dito. Tapos, may 2 bakers na lang when I went there. 2 na lang natirang bakers. Matanda, 2 na lang. Wala na ibang bakers, 2 na lang. Tapos, when I went there, sabi ko, itong 2 baker, hatiin natin, isa dito, isa doon. Tapos, kuha tayo ng mga batang bakers under them.
Apprentice under them.
To train para alam nila lahat.
Yes.
Tapos, after ilang years, nasunog yung bakery.
Yung main
Now,
one.
continuous kami. We bake dito every day and then dinideliver every day. It's a big headache kasi weird. Kasi we have to deliver every day, 2-3 times a day.
Apa.
Pero we're coping.
And then you'll slowly get back to normal
Yes,
over
all
time.
get back to normal. And pinagkano kami how to rebuild the production area and get new machines.
So before, it sounds like before your bakery, mukhang magkakasarap na pagkain mo.
Ay, tayo. Spanish mo pa eh.
Mahanta.
Spanish bread, I think, or something.
Ay, I love Spanish bread.
Okay.
Thank
Spanish
you.
bread and
Sige,
cheese bread.
sige.
Ay, salamat.
Sige po.
Thank you po.
So, it sounds like before you even did the bakery, you were already a successful businessman.
I hope, I'm still,
Parang yung bakery is
still
like,
learning.
it sounds like the bakery is just a latest in the, kasi
Yes.
parang you have great planning,
Magaling ka mag-
you have great,
Hindi naman great timing. Pero I was doing something else before na, which was real estate.
okay.
I started with real estate.
Yes.
Ay, kasi namatay tatay ko, 7 years old ako. So, ang nanay ko was a teacher and then died after college ako. So, I worked for a real estate company in sales. Then became a broker, walang capital. Naging broker ako. Then real estate broker, on the side, nag-invest sa real estate. I buy, sell, buy, lease out. Tapos ito, pinapabenta sa akin yung lupa ng Kamuning Bakery. Pinapaupa sa akin. Parang pinapabenta sa akin. Nanginayang ako kasi I love writing. I enjoy writing. I love history. Sabi ko, uy, ito yung oldest bakery in Quezon City. Pag binenta to anyone, sisirain the whole place, gagawin whatever na. Sayang, sabi ko, pwede pa.
Thank you.
Ako na lang bibili. Then I will revive it. Then tas naging additional business.
So yung business po ninyo before was real estate,
Real estate. So
and
I
then
bought-
bakery is your passion, it looks like.
Yes, I enjoy it.
Because it looks like you bought it and you didn't expect it really to make a lot of money.
Yes, I did not even expect it. Sabi pa ng accountant ko, Sir, alam mo, ito ang last place in Metro Manila para magbukas ng bakery. Bakit? Kaya nga binibenta sa'yo eh. Sabi niya, kaya nga binibenta sa'yo, wala nang customer.
But you also
Yes.
seem to be a visionary.
I
So
hope.
you must have seen something in it that you thought would
Yes,
Grow.
nakita ko may potential itong bakery na feeling ko, not everything in this world na luma, kailangan itapon na.
Apa.
Not everything in this world na luma or old, useless na, obsolete na, pangit na. Feeling ko na, it needs to be retweet or pagandahin, palinisin lang, ayusin. And then nakakatawa, since you're the IT expert, I'm a basic, hindi ako techie person, pero I love Twitter, mahilig ako sa Twitter, mahilig ako sa Facebook, tsaka Instagram. So ginamit ko lang yan, kuha ng picture ng tinapay, pinalinis ko lang yung lugar, pinarepaint ko lang konti. Tapos, I posted the buhay ko to and everything. People kept coming back.
Yes.
Tapos just that, nagugulat ako. Alam mo, marami nag-Facebook sa Pilipinas, hindi katulad yung mga teenager or ano. Pero mga lola, sabi ko,
Lola?
Paano, yes, grandmother, sabi ko, paano mo na-discover Kamuning bakery? Facebook. Nakakatawa, Facebook.
Ilang followers po ninyo ngayon?
Ako, ang Twitter ko, wala, mga less than 30,000. pero sa Instagram, hindi ako artista na less than 5,000.
Well, di kayo you must be very charismatic. Well, just talking to you just now.
I hope.
Yan lang. Parang you're very charismatic, you're very personable, you're very gracious.
Ikaw nga,
We're talking about you, pa. You're very personable, very gracious. And baka maybe that's why you get all these followers to follow. Maybe that's why you're also good in sales.
Hindi naman good in sales, pero yan ang feeling ko, forte ko. Kaya kung may papabenta ka sa akin, farm sa probinsya, apartment, condo,
So,
I started out with that.
I have to say you're good in sales kasi po nakaka-travel ka sa US, sa Dubai, sa Singapore, as you said earlier.
Those other travels naman, dahil sa writing ko, naiimbita ako to all sorts of places.
So you're really a good writer rin.
Di naman good, but love writing.
Well, if they invite you,
Iba yung good kasi, may professor or editor should be the one to say good or not good.
I love writing. I've never been invited anywhere for my writing. Have you been invited to the US for writing?
Not the US, but
you have.
I do give food writing workshops. That's how Wilson and I know each other.
But you were invited to the US.
That's another level.
That's another
altogether.
level. Dubai.
Yes.
Mahalang plane ticket.
Alam mo, ang nag-invite sa akin, IT company. It's a software something. I'm not an IT person. I don't even write about IT. Pero nakakatawa, there was this advertising PR company na target talaga to invite isang IT writer, editor, something. That was 2001, nakakatawa. Lahat ng editor tinawagan niya na umuo, nakaproblema sa visa. Siya ba, at the time 2001, hindi ko na ayos pa visa ko bago. At that time, meron akong visa na
10-year multiple re-entry.
10-year multiple re-entry. Tapos biglang tinawagan ako. Sabi niya, Wilson, may tanong ako sa'yo. Promise di ka magagalit ha. O talaga hindi. Promise di ka magagalit ha. Alam mo natin, ito lang sa akin. Wilson, gusto mo pupunta sa US, all expenses free.
Ba't mo magagalit?
Siyempre,
ba't ako magagalit? Sino magagalit doon?
Diba sagot ka sa akin? Kasi Wilson, bukas na ito eh. Baka mainis ako. Kasi ibang tao, di ba pag writer na ako, ano tingin mo?
Yeah.
Ano ginagawa ito? Tapos sabi niya, honestly, hindi talaga ikaw ang invited. Marami akong in-invite. Ano nakakatawa? It's a software company na binili ng IBM 2001. That was their last event. It was a big event sa Dolphin Hotel sa Disney, sa Florida. Tapos ang speaker pa nila, Francis Ford Coppola.
Wow, man.
So it's a big event.
Yes, I love writing. Tapos, itong bakery kasi, I read about it from the columns ni Doreen Fernandez.
Yes.
Inquirer column ni siya, top food critic in the Philippines. Na coincidence, moderator ko sa college paper sa Ateneo. Mapait na tao.
Yes.
Kilala mo, teacher mo.
No, I became a food writer because of Doreen Fernandez.
Talaga?
Yes. Well, I taught food writing when I was a teacher in UP.
Wow.
And the core texts, the core reading were her materials, were her essays, and she is the gold standard for food writing in this country. Actually, and as far as I'm concerned, anywhere.
Uy, nice to hear that. Kasi ang pait ng taong yun.
Yes, such a nice person.
Alam mo, gano'n ka nice siya? When I was in college, which was a long time ago, ba't di ka mapinanap? Joke lang. Hindi naman din nagkatagal. Pero nung when I was in college, school paper writer ako, tuwag-tuwa siya sa akin sobra.
Talaga? I wish I met her. I
Pero ang
really
galing niya.
did.
What she did? Meron daw siyang ini-edit na kasaysayan Filipiniana Encyclopedia,
Yes.
total volumes.
Yes.
Sabi niya, Wilson, pwede ka magsulat ng this essay, ganyan, isang this essay, ganyan, ganyan. And then I will pay you something from this project. At that time, that was 40, 30 years ago. Can you imagine, piniraan ako 8,000 pesos for just one essay. Even now, nasa-shock ako pag ganyan. Kasi it's a big project, di ba? Pero nakakatawa,
What did you write about?
about business people. Isang essay na ano,
So you're
business people.
writer po.
Ano po sa nakakatawa? That, malaki for me.
That is
Pero
big.
it was
Malaki ang mga
it was
talaga.
enough to buy the entire Wikipedia. Ganyan wala pa akong kopya nun. It was 12,000 yata, one set or 16,000. I was supposed to buy one set sa this fully book. Recently, may sale sila. Nakalimutan ko. Nakawala pa. That's the only writing man ako.
I'd like to go back to the
Yes.
statement po
Yes.
ninyo na they called you and asked you to go to the US the
Yes.
next day and you're not the first choice. Kasi
Yes.
po, I
Ikaw
think
naman nagkalit eh.
I know people who wouldn't go. I know
Yes.
people who go kasi syempre very short notice or
Really?
minsan na-insulto sila kasi
Yeah.
parang hindi
Yes.
naman sila first
That's
choice.
it. That's
And
it.
very honest that person.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think that's a mark rin na good business person kasi he
Yes.
will jump on an opportunity kasi
Yes, I
hindi
know.
naman the world doesn't revolve around
Yes,
us,
yes,
di ba?
yes.
And I'm a realist. Hindi naman lahat. At saka hindi naman talaga ako IT person eh.
Yeah.
In fact, when I went there to that entire convention, lahat ng journalists, iba-iba pinag-usapan, hindi ko maintindihan.
Opo.
Tapos I wrote something na feature story na maganda, pero hindi takey type language.
Opo. And I think that's a mark of magaling na business person po. I think kung ganyan ang mga decision making po ninyo, I really admire that. I think that you should do that.
Well, I'm learning from you. Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yes.
But I'm learning from you that you are able to harness the opportunities that you are given to their fullest potential.
And whatever happens, you have to,
Yes.
good or bad circumstances. Even the fire, baka it's a chance for me to modernize some part of it.
What's your biggest challenge you've had in your business life then? Kasi is it the fire? Pero mukhang hindi. I feel like there's something.
It is kasi na-disrupt yung production ko.
That's the biggest one you've had.
Yes, parang kasi all throughout everything that I did was very smooth and everything. Ito, bigla nasunog, tapos nag-disrupt yung ano. Tapos I was forced to close the branch in SM. I had a small
Yeah,
branch.
I know.
I had a
I
small
saw
branch,
that. Yeah.
A very small store. Kinulit kasi ako ng mas masipag yung mall manager ng SM North EDSA. Sulat ng sulat, tawag ng tawag. In-invite ako two meals in one day. Lunch and dinner, kwento, nabola ako. Sabi ko, sige, bubukas ako. Nung minusan ko, walang problema naman. You pay high rent, maganda naman yung lugar. Nice, small place. Nasa sunog. Nasunog yung main production area ko. Galit na galit accountant. Sir, everyday na lang nagbabayad. Tapos ang binibenta mo, ganyan na kasi not enough
Exactly.
volume
Yes.
to sell that. Kaya I was forced to close it down.
Because of how many branches do you have?
I have two small branches because of fire din also. Nakakatawa. Kasi nung nasunog yan, di wala akong place to sell. I still sold, originally nagbibenta lang ako sa Palanca. Habang naayos pa yung tent. Tapos, yung former owner, mabait naman siya, 8 years old na ngayon, 8 years old na. Isa sa mga anak ng owner, ayaw ibenta totally 30% kasi sentimental value. So sabi ko, sir, Mr. i-reveal ko na itong bakery, pero kailangan maglabas ka ng pera din kasi kung di ka maglabas, yung 30% mo liliit. Ayaw ko naman, di ba, siyempre partner, di ba? So sabi niya, mag-iisip pa daw siya kasi 8 years old na siya, tapos mag-release pa siya again, ulit, di ba? So, took me almost 1 year. And naiinip na ako, sabi ko, sayang naman yung baker's ko.
Tama.
Not enough yung volume, yung
Yes.
place. Hindi pa normal. So, nung nasunod siya, nung wala pa content, nagmadali ako to look for two available anywhere na pwedeng buksan. So, nagbukas ako isa near Annabelle's. A small outlet door.
On Tomas Maroto po.
Yes, hindi mo na the first Delgado siya.
Okay po.
Near ano lang. Tapos pinapintura pa, pinaayos pa. Then pagkatapos na bukas na yan, ano nangyari? Naging one way. Nakakatawa, hindi pa bukas, hindi pa naging one way. So lahat ng bibili, iikot ka pa sa ibang kalsada to go there. Okay na. Tapos, at that time, nagbukas din ako isa sa Caloocan. Okay naman. Isang small branch below LRT station, Fifth Avenue.
Okay naman po sila.
Okay naman siya.
So why don't you open more?
I want to, pero I have to build
Yung
up my
capacity.
production capacity.
Wala ka pa kayo
Kasi hindi
capacity.
pa, that's small, ano lang. I don't know.
And then I also heard that you have like, we were talking earlier,
Yes.
na you have your own like a talk show?
Nakakatawa yan. Nakakatawa, magaling. Kasi when I started this one, edi biglang napansin ng mga tao. So people would come here, movie stars, artista, yung mga writers, maraming writers would come there. All sorts of people.
Parang there's, I believe you, but there's something missing sa story po ninyo. Kasi why would all these people go to your bakery? I mean,
Natutuwa sila siguro kasi partly luma na, partly may sila ulo writers, siguro na restore itong bakery na parang.
kasi it's historical monument.
Historical,
I think that's it.
Old-fashioned.
Yeah.
And then we have someone who writes well and writes
Yes.
about it and has 30,000 followers. Baka something,
It also helps
something with
that the original of Kamuning Bakery is very near GMA and
Yes.
ABS-CBN. Stone's throw.
So
Ang
talagang,
daming mga
Yes.
TV people.
ganun na location
Yes.
mo.
Hindi mo loksin nga yung DFA secretary would nagkakarat na nga, pa sa akin sa Twitter. Sabi niya, saan ba ito Kamuning Bakery? Ikot sa Kamuning Road. Hindi niya mahanap daw. Sabi ko, sir, sorry. Siya? Nasa side street of Kamuning Road. Nakatawa. Tapos pumunta siya doon kasi may TV show sa ABS before. Tapos anong nangyari? The reason nagkaroon ako ng Pandesal Forum, nakakatawa to. There were some UP professors from your school, political science professors, na suki ng Kamuning Bakery, intellectuals. Tapos tumapit sa akin, sabi niya, sir, sabi ko, sir, hindi, tapos si sir, kapag-edad na sila. Sabi niya, sir, pwede ba kami dito gumawa ng press con to talk about politics? Kasi political science professor sila. They want to talk now, 2015, about the surveys kung sino magiging presidente in 1 or 2 years. May mga survey na sila. Number 1 at that time, sila Grace Po, B9, number 1, Grace Po, and all these people. Pwede ba nila i-analyze yan in the bakery? Sabi ko, welcome, anybody, kahit sa Jollibee, pwede ka ba? Di ba, press ko, di ba? Okay naman. Sabi ko, may request pa sila. Aside from using the place, kung pwede ako daw mag-moderator. Kasi sila, they would discuss it. Kailangan may isang MC,
Yes.
moderator. Hindi ba lang marunong where to sit. Nung nandun na ako, inupo nila ako in the middle. Pag moderator ka dapat nasa side ka not in the middle. Ito mga professional, hindi na ako sa middle, nasa tabi sila lahat. Tapos sa likod, may tarpaulin nakalagay, Kapihan at Pandesal sa Kamuning. Yun name, Kapihan.
Is that on TV or is it on the news? Or
They invited ng the media to come.
nga po. Where do they broadcast that?
Because the media would come, mga TV stations.
Facebook messages? GMA?
Yes, the GMA, whatever, the newspapers, they would all come. Tapos, nag-moderate ako 2 times ito. After that, sa Makati, sa Finale Art Gallery, inimbita ako sa ribbon cutting ng isang painter. Ang nagkat ng ribbon, 2 famous people, Senator Grace Po and Andrew Tan ng Mega World. Nagkat ng ribbon kasi ito sa businesswoman.
Celebrity pala to.
Yes.
Kilala ba niyo si Mr. Wilson? I feel na parang nahiya naman ako. Hindi ko pa kilala si Mr. Wilson.
Tapos nandun ako, biglang lumapit si Grace Po. Sabi ni Grace, uy Wilson, gusto ko yan, Pandesal Forum mo. The only thing na naalala niya, di ba may tarpaulin sa likod, Kapihan at Pandesal sa Kamuning.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, uy, gusto ko yan, Pandesal Forum mo. Imbitahin mo naman ako magsalita dyan. Tapos sabi ko kay Senator, I've been thinking of doing my own simple media forum. Pero hindi Pandesal Forum on me. Pero sounds very nice. Yun ang gagamitin ko pag ikaw na-invita ko or whoever. Kasi sabi niya, sige, kailan kayo pwede? Sabi niya, huwag muna ngayon. Kasi hindi pa nagsastart yung campaign. I will go there na ng last part of the campaign. So tapos na yan. Tapos wala pa isang linggo, less than a week alam mo si B9, hindi ko close. Magaling na politiko yan si B9. Na-meet ko lang yan somewhere with a calling card na bigay ko lang years ago. Kung nakita yata niya, yun nga, nakita na siguro yung video lumalabas. All sorts of faces. Biglang tumawag sa akin sa cellphone. Uy, Wilson, narinig ko, may nabili kang very old bakery in Quezon, oldest bakery in Quezon City. Kailan mo ko imbitahin dyan mag-breakfast? Sabi niya, nakatawa. Mag-breakfast naman tayo dyan. Siyempre, Vice President of the Philippines, di ba? And number 1 sa survey. Kaya naman, di ba? Kasi sinagot ko agad, Sabi ko, I already knew na baka gusto niya, baka isulat ko siya in passing. I write a column sa Philippine Star. At
Ayun! Konti.
Slide it in there. Let's backtrack a little bit.
We'll get it
Okay.
We'll get the full story little by little.
Okay. Okay.
Tapos ako naman,
So, Philippine Star columnist as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
ano to. Tapos, na-imagine ko, siyempre, pag dumating siya, kumain doon, kaya naman di ko isulat, di ba?
Opo.
Baka in-expect ko, sulat ko naman ako or something without telling me about it.
Apa.
Pero naisip ko, di naman ako political writer. I don't write about politicians. And naiyan naman ako, parang weird lang. So sabi ko, nag-isip ako agad. Sabi ko, Vice President, kaya naman sa inyo. Ikaw Vice President ng Pilipinas, number 1 ka sa survey ng mga pwede mag-presidente next year. Pwede ba parang di sayang ang time ninyo? So, hindi ba sa time ko, gusto ko talagang pakikain dyan with you. Hindi sayang time nyo. Sabi ko na kaya, Vice President, may suggestion ako. At sabi, anong suggestion mo? Suggestion ko, gawin na natin informal media forum. I will still be there, kain tayo, pero mag-invite tayo ng ibang mga media na nearby lang. Gusto ko yan.
So it started with her idea na to invite other media personalities. Oh, you said it. I'm sorry. Okay, yes.
Kami dalawa lang daw. Pero feeling ko, kung hindi ko nasulat, kaya naman to this Vice President. Baka hindi newsworthy.
Yes,
or
yes.
pangit naman, i-place lang siya sa column.
Yeah,
diba? Pero pag may media forum, pag may sumulat tungkol sa kanya or nag-report sa TV, hindi na ako kailangan.
Exactly.
Diba?
Yeah. Less work for you.
Yes.
You're just providing the venue.
And it's more fair coverage.
Yes.
Spread out mo.
Exactly.
On his side naman, hindi masayin tayo na isang columnist ang kausap niya, di ba? Sino ba? Di ba parang mas worth his time din to go there. Natuwa din siya sa idea. Tapos ito nakakatawa. In fairness to that time, parang Boy Scout. Boy Scout something siya before.
Prepared early.
Yes. Tapos yung mga staff niya, dumating earlier than him. Ang unang tanong sa akin, sir, nasaan ang microphone? Uy, sorry, wala akong microphone. Tapos number 2, mayroon ba sabi niya,
Podium.
may dala daw parati si Vice President. Microphone.
May
dala siya. Always, gulat ako. Tapos sabi niya, may podium ba siya? Yung parang rostro, podium. Ay, sorry, wala akong ganyan. Pero sabi niya, don't worry, on the way na si DP, may dala siya parati. May dala siya portable. Siya ako talaga, walang biro. Wala ako nakita politiko o artista na ganyan up to now.
Sanay na po.
Sanay na.
Siguro, pupunta sa palyo.
Opo.
Tapos ilaw lang.
Yeah.
Bilip pa ako.
So, Boy Scout talaga.
Portable. Alam mo, dun dumating, kasi may parang bodyguard na maliit lang payak pa. Dala yung buong nostrum. Sabi ko, sorry pwede ba tignan ka na kagaan niya? Acrylic lang. Pag nakita mo, ang ganda-ganda, yung parang
mukhang kahoy.
Tapos hindi lang yun. Sabi ba, sir, pag dumating mga TV, mga microphone dito sa baba, may lalagyan. Sound diretso sa, nagsasalita, diretso sa ano. Tapos ang ganda pa ng rostrum niya, may sariling ilaw pa. So kung nasa basketball field ka sa bukid,
Kita-kita ka.
pwede pa.
Yeah.
Grabe, ready yung
Alam niyo po, baka that also contributes kung bakit siya number 1. Kasi masipag at nagpa-planning siya.
Yeah.
Imagine kung 5 candidates pupunta sa baryo, lahat sila nagsasalita lang sa damo. Tapos walang microphone, walang ilaw. Tapos si Binay, may stand na ganyan. Kung ganyan siya ka-ready, parang masisipin mo, uy, galing nito si Binay, di ba?
Nagulat ako. Ito pa nagulat ako. Kasi first time yun, the first Pandesal Forum. Ang ginawa pa niya, yung tao niya, advance party was there 1 or 2 hours before. That's time. Kinikwento pa sa akin, sir, nasa Guadalupe na. Sir, nasa ano. Every time I think ina-update ako, hindi ko naman kailangan i-update kasi nakakatawa.
Very organized. Very organized talaga.
Ang naiiba lang, may mga weird stories sa US Ambassador, isa nakakatawa. Si Goldberg, nung pumunta siya, gusto niya originally 7:30 o 5:30.
Maaga po yung
Ng
US Embassy ng
umaga.
bubukas. Parang
5:30 in the morning.
Opo, maaga sila talaga eh.
Hindi. So, impossible lang 5:30 opening, di ba?
No, I mean, nakapila na kami dyan ng 5:30 a.m. tapos may guardia na.
Pero naka-Forbes Party ng Ambassador.
Opo.
Gusto 5:30 pa sa forum.
Wow.
Tinanong ko, 3 buwan yan, tawag ng tawag sa akin.
Opo.
3 months ha. Tinanong ko yung assistant, please, pakitanong naman sa ambassador, bakit 5:30? Ang weird naman niya. So, they're weird. Sabi ko, tulog pa mga media, di ba? Di ba, tulog pa.
Ay, tulog pa yun.
Sir, sige, tanong ko. At tinanong niya kay Ambassador Goldberg na Jewish, American Jewish. Ay, sir, sabi daw ni Ambassador, ano daw, kasi nag-research daw siya. December na ngayon, sa Pilipinas na may simbang gabi. Ano oras na lang ang simbang gabi? 5:30?
Yeah.
Yun ang idea niya. After
6
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Sabi niya, gusto niya 5:30 or 6 daw. So, pakatapos na ng simbang gabi daw, yung mga journalists, diretso daw dyan makipag-breakfast sa kanya. Sabi ko, sorry, pakisabi sa Ambassador, hindi ako naniniwala yung mga media na in-invite dito, magsisimbang gabi. Before tayo makatulog yan. Yung peace, one. Sabi na mga ito.
Okay. Mas the setting oras. So how many of those Pandesal Forums have you had?
Ay, magugulat ka. During that election period, yung that Binay, Grace po, Duterte, and all those people, that
Si Duterte nandiyan rin po.
Hindi siya nakataan kasi,
sige.
alam ko, gabi yata siya. Lopon pa, di ba? Saka, siya yung the only candidate ko personally kilala.
Siya lang yung only candidate na hindi mo kilala.
Oo, lahat sila kilala ko kasi, sorry. Pero, yung mga tao
Superstar.
kasi gusto na po ako pumunta.
So how na po?
Kasi ano yan, during that election period, from congressman to mayor to mga vice presidential candidates, 80 plus went there.
Wow. What time period was that?
That was September up to May.
So halos araw-araw?
Minsan nakakatawa talaga.
Dalawa.
There was a time na in one day, dalawa. Nakakatawa. There was a candidate na mga 9 o'clock, tapos may tumawag isang vice presidential candidate kasi di ata siya pupunta ito yung presidential candidate at probinsya na ayaw niya puntahan. So, available sa that morning, tumatawag yung mga tao niya, Sir, gusto niya dyan magsalita. Sorry, nakaano na si isang candidate tag 9. Kaya 2 o'clock daw. There was a time weird, dalawa in one day.
Do you broadcast these mismo sa sarili, like put it on
Very good
YouTube
question.
or something? Or?
I do that lang lately, the last few months, galing dito dalawa.
Because you Miss Jeannie?
FB Live.
No, Facebook Live.
Facebook
FB Live lang. Simple FB Live using my hindi pinakamahal na phone. Ordinary phone natin na FB Live. In the beginning, palpak ka nga.
Alam niyo po, sa Technomancer, we do video editing. May makilala ko may dalawang pagaling na video editors dito. Kung kailangan niyo ng help sa setup, kung kailangan lang ninyo.
In fact, James, tumawa ako, Jeannie, dito. Kasi this reminds me of, this is the type of setup dapat isang corner of that bakery gagawin ko. Para every time they go there for this Pandesal Forum, kailangan may magandang setup naman. For lighting,
Yes.
proper sound system.
Yes.
Minsan, at tapos kasi nasunog yung bakery kung di nasunog. Ngayon, kaya nagsasantabi kami, may jeep na maingay.
Opo.
Yeah.
Close.
You need a dedicated space.
Hindi lang po dedicated. Dedicated na malayo. Or, i-soundproof po ninyo.
Soundproof, tapos sabihin ko dapat may kulay na something na maganda. Mas maganda lighting.
Opo.
So, dapat mag-aralan na how to do it.
Sige po.
Literally.
Let's talk after this.
I want to copy your brain.
Ay, sana.
Wilson, this is like you have.
You basically got a bakery that was shutting down.
Yes.
Tapos now,
20
parang
plus years losing money.
20 plus years losing money, tapos binili po ninyo, tapos
Kumita first part pa lang. Alam mo, weird talaga. Sabi ko, sabi ng accountant ko, Sir, kaya nga binibenta to. Lugi 20 plus
so first month pa lang.
First month, sabi niya, Sir, ano ba yan? Anong sense nyo? Bakit kayo gagawa ng bakery? Hindi na nga kumikita. Alam mo, sabi ko sa accountant ko, wag ka na mag-compose yan. Ang target ko dito, kahit kumita lang ako 1 peso a year, net. Masaya na ako kasi, I bought this for real estate.
Yes.
Tapos I like that bakery. Pwede yan,
Magandang feeling po ninyo.
Oo, tapos, unang buwan pa na kumita na, every month kumikita. Except in the zone, siyempre. May losses and everything has to recover. Every month kumikita, nakakatawa. Every month, di man super big money, pero every month kumikita, nakakatawa.
Yung kikita after 6 months or 1 year,
Yes.
parang syempre, that's understandable. Pero the first month, hindi ko po maintindihan bakit kumita ka agad. What were they doing wrong? What were they doing wrong? Kasi,
And he was doing
and you were doing
right.
right. Kasi first month pa lang, di ba?
Can I get some more bread?
Usually,
Yeah.
first month
Good question. Kasi napansin ko, kasi yung may-ari, anak ng may-ari, nakatira na sa Laguna. Los Baños.
Napabayaan
Oo,
na.
tapos isang kapatid nakatira dyan sa Ayala, Alabang.
Opo.
So, they pass by only the business once a month only. So, you don't run a business, kahit anong business, na once a month only. Tapos, mabait na lang sila tao, parang napabayaan ng konti. Number one. Number two, hindi sila gumagamit ng social media kahit na Facebook lang. Tapos parang nalipasan ng panahon, nakalimutan ng tao na katawa nga. Lahat ng kaibigan ko in-invite pupunta doon, naiinis na, saan mo to?
Are you on Waze?
Hindi pa masyado nagsabi.
Oh no.
Oo, kasi nakakatawa. They would ask the neighborhood, hindi nila alam na may Kamuning bakery dyan. There was a time.
Really?
There was a time people forgot na. Kasi naging small na. Tapos yung buong bakery, naging isang small tindahan na lang. Tapos sa kabila may printing press, pinaupa. Sa kabila may dental clinic and bahay ng dentist. Tapos yung 7 kwarto lahat ginawa boarding house for students, workers, employees. So nakalimutan ng maraming tao. There's a bakery na luma there. Some people still remember it. Pero hindi na napapansin.
Pero pag nadaan po ninyo, yung dati, pag nadaan po ninyo, makikita po ninyo and say, oh, that's Kamuning Bakery?
May isang signage na luma somewhere there.
Chinese
Small
signage. Yeah.
Ang nakakagulat pa. Nung pinas-close up ko, pinapintura ko, sabi ko, yung mga bakal niya, pintura ko naman puti. Nung pintura ko, tapos may mga design pa. Yung bakal may ganyan-ganyan pa. Nakatuwa. Tapos yung mga bricks, linisin naman natin. Tapos pinapalinis ko. Tapos nung pinapalinis ko, na-discover ko pa, there are walls there na walang bakal sa loob. 1939, they build things. Walang bakal. Pwede walang bakal. Lagyan walang bakal. So, days by days, inano ko yung poste. Parang earthquake, hindi naman makulog.
Sir Wilson, what you did essentially, you not only rebuilt the bakery,
You restored it.
you restored it cultural and historical value.
Ang galing mo. Yun ang reason gusto ko i-open siya. Yun ang gusto ko i-operate siya kasi natutuwa
80 years,
ako.
diba?
Alam mo, hindi lang yun ha. Kasi tayo sa Pilipinas, saka even sa China, sa Korea, sa Japan, most of us, pag sinabi, French bakery, Swiss bakery, Austria bakery, Japan cheesecake, or Indonesian donut, parang mas class or mas magaling. Pero na-realize ko sa Kamuning Bakery, na-realize ko, ang dami palang magagaling sa Pilipinas na bakers. Tapos ang tinapay natin na local Filipino breads are not lousy naman, are good and delicious. Gusto mo ng donut, mayroon tayong bicho-bicho.
Bicho-bicho.
Gusto mo ng muffin, mayroon tayong kababayan. It's the equivalent.
Yes,
diba?
yes.
Parang nila nakakatuwang mga
Hindi lang
equivalent.
napapansin.
Hindi napapansin. Gusto mo ng baguette ng France, Kamuning Bakery, mayroon kaming version yan. Pandesuelo.
Pandesuelo!
It's hindi ko talaga lang yan.
Yes.
It's crispy outside, soft and siksik inside. Unique siya. Unique siya.
Perfect for dipping in hot coffee.
Yes. Favorite ni Donnie Fernandez. Ang Kamuning Bakery.
And Cory Aquino.
Cory Aquino and others. And Alejandro Roses and his son Chino Roses. Nakatawa.
Okay.
Tapos din na yun. When I was there, ang alam ko lang, Donnie Fernandez and Cory Aquino, yun ang dalawa.
Yes.
When I was there, ang daming dumarating with all kinds of stories. Kasabi ni, biglang darating dyan si Pete Lacama, the mentor. Kasabi niya, Sir, ba't naman nalaman ko ng Kamuning Bakery? Alam mo, sabi niya, dinala ako dito ni Dida Palanca kasi paborito niya Pandesal. Sorry, wala akong dala. Tapos, may mga dumarating all kinds of stories. Very interesting. So, tama siya. I wanted to revive it. Not purely because of money or business. Kasi, I feel kasi, ang kasaysayan ng isang society, lipunan, or bansa, hindi lang nakikita sa history books or sa mga museum. Nakikita din by the way magluto tayo, mag-bake, and the way
Kultura
we
po
eat.
natin.
Yes.
Oh, yun parang it's a tradition and unique.
Yes.
So, I enjoy it. And nakakatuwa. Yung baker namin, there's a way of doing the dough and something na hindi na ginagawa. Ito kanina, there was an old bakery owner, lumapit pa sa akin, Tinatayan Bakery or something, one of those. Sabi niya, Wilson, may tanong ako sa iyo yung mga bakers, yung mga marunong yung parang may, yung dough na, ginagawa, but there's a way of doing it na traditional, na hindi na alam ng ibang bakers. Sabi ko, sir, araw-araw ginagawa yan dyan. Nakatawa. There are things na unique about, may mga cookies kami na wala sa other place eh. We have a cookie na nakatawa, kaya I enjoy it.
And then, parang you're also student of history, it looks like. Mukhang
Oh,
naaral mo
history
yan.
buff ako.
History
I
buff,
love
that's
history.
why. That's why you bought it.
Any history. Korea, Japan, Europe, anything. History of food, history of sports, anything. Really for history.
You are a Renaissance man.
I hope. Actually, Renaissance student. Ibig sabihin, student na gusto na matutunan everything.
So,
Student na.
so what's your plan with this? You want to make it a full show na yung...
I want to with your advice. Kasi nakakatawa. People will come here tomorrow. Nandun si Senator Sherwin Gatchalian. We will talk about many interesting topics. I should do a podcast like you. Di ko alam.
Why are you not doing
I should do it. Number one, I should ask you. Magaling kayong dalawa.
O si James lang po. Yan po.
No, wait, basta technical, may we have a
The
team
team.
of si Mr. Perlin and Mr. HB behind the camera. They're
Sabit lang po ako,
organizing.
kaibigan lang po ako ni James.
Pero we're also learning. We're also learning. I think the podcast is improving in quality. We're getting there. Hindi pa, we still have, we can always learn more. I also want to point out to everyone, like, see, Mr. Wilson is like, he took over the store. First, two things. He took over the store and then he changed it. He really revitalized it. It shows that the store itself, the business itself wasn't bad. Maybe it's just the, napabayaan. But I also don't wanna, I also try and, I hope the people who own Kamuning Bakery don't feel like we're bashing them either.
No.
Because I also went through the same thing. Because my mom has a business, which I cannot make myself care about. I cannot. We talked about it earlier, right? We won't mention it, but I'm just not interested. I'm more interested in the IT part. Buti na lang my wife, Michelle, is more interested in running that kind of business. So actually...
But you cannot blame people like you and them kasi everybody has their own life.
Has their own life, they don't,
history.
there's different interests, right?
Pero actually, hindi fault yung mga tatlong anak nila.
Yes.
Kasi technology changed the baking industry.
Yes.
Alam mo, ang biggest challenge of
Yes.
neighborhood bakeries like
Yes.
this. Alam mo hindi lang yung mga neighborhood bakeries ang dami.
Yes.
Dumating pa yung tinatawag na industrial bakery or bread factories. Na yung million tinapay per minute.
To Gardenia.
Gardenia, Marbis, tapos truck, tapos meron pa silang endorser na sa ayaw ng mga old out. Tapos they sell everywhere, hanggang sa neighborhood, sa restaurant, may tinapay sila. So yun ang challenge for mga mom and pop and individual bakeries, how to update ourselves and to stay alive.
And kailangan talaga maging interested ka eh. Talagang maging interested ka to do that. And if you're not interested, like yung isang anak ko, talagang wala siyang interest sa IT. So, talagang...
Palaruin mo muna ng computer.
Hindi siya maglaro. Actually, that's actually a very common misconception. Akala nila, ang galing naman ako mag-Clash of Clans. Pwede siya maging programmer. Hindi po. Parang ang hilig kumain, pwede siya maging cook.
Clash of Clans, ano ba yun? Tawag din.
Yung mga Jewel?
Sa isang tawag pa yun.
Yung Mobile Legends?
Mobile Legends.
Mobile pa isa pa.
I'm out of
Dota.
Matagal na po yun.
First it was Dota, then League of Legends.
Yes.
Tapos the cell phone version is now Mobile Legends. Yan ang pinakasikat ngayon, di ba guys?
Yeah.
Ayan daw.
Wow. Pero,
I don't play that. I don't know what it is.
Here's a surprising fact. Bejewel. Do you know Bejewel? The matching 4 jewel.
The jewel. So you line it up and then
It sold more than Star Wars.
wow.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Alam mo, IT is changing the whole world. Alam mo, nakatulong din sa small business ko na Kamuning Bakery ang IT in a very basic way, social media. Kasi kung malit ka na tindahan o restaurant or bakery, di ka lang pwede pumunta sa ABS, GMA or Philippine Star mag-advertise. So you have your own little way of letting people na buhay ka pa. It
opens the world na pwede po kayo mag-talk to anyone.
Yes, and you can survive na mapapansin ka ng tao somewhere in the world na buhay ka pa ito.
Pero it also shows na if you have a very good content writer who's very good at sharing and who has a lot of followers. How many again? 30,000? 30,000. With a lot of followers.
And then on the Kamuning Bakery page, I think has like I don't have my phone with me, but it is it's pushing towards 100, I think.
Oh my gosh!
Meron din.
Pero it's you. That's you. That's you.
It's a team of people, mga baker.
And then you're also very, again, like I said before, you're very gracious, very smart, and very personable. So that really probably inspires people to work with you.
Well, I think also, Wilson, like it's your attitude to life.
Dapat.
It's your attitude to life that has helped you succeed in business and in your personal relationships.
To learn, magaling ka. I always tell people that you have to have positive attitude. For example, when I bought this Kamuning bakery, one of the biggest headaches ng lahat ng traditional bakery na nagsara na is where to get the firewood. Sakit sa ulo.
Oh,
diba?
yeah,
Kasi
yeah.
it's old style. And
Yeah.
isa pa, ayaw nila, it's sobrang old. Most people shut down. Maraming mga old bakeries ng Metro Manila pinagsasara, binibenta na. Because it's too archaic, it's too old-fashioned, kung baking daw and all that. Alam mo, the first thing na isip ko, yung mga kinocomplain ng mga tao na hindi competitive, hindi economical, hindi modern. Sabi ko, that is going to make it unique.
Yes.
Pupunta siya kasi naiiba siya.
Yes.
I was gonna ask po.
Taste also.
Yes.
Tapos number 3, noon yung complain ng accountant, sir, sakit sa ulo, walang firewood, ganyan. One time, may isang malakas na bagyo sa buong Metro Manila. 1/3 yata ng Metro Manila, walang kuryente.
Opo.
Tapos sabi ng driver, sabi ko sa driver, uy, nakita ko sa daan, doon sa
Dami
Metro Manila,
kahoy.
may mga puno na hulog. Pwede pa pumunta ka, ikaw sa isang baker dito. Dalawa kayo, lumapit ka doon sa neighbor, humay ka ng kahoy na nahulog, ipachak-chak natin. Gawin mo firewood.
That is incredible.
Nakakatawa. Alam mo nangyari?
Such resourcefulness.
Ito nakakatawa. Tapos bumalik siya yung driver. After ilang oras bumalik, alam mo sabi, sir, di ba lahat ng appointment mo na-cancel na? O bakit? Sir, pwede ba ako sa itong kasama ko? Bumahapon na lang, wala akong gagawin kundi maghanap ng kahoy. Everyone na, sabi ko, ano nakain mo? Ba't? Wala naman gagawa na hindi mo trabaho. Driver ka, hindi mo na trabaho. Ba't ka ba mamulot, mangingi ng kahoy everywhere? Ang marami nahulog during the typhoon, di ba?
Let me guess.
Alam mo, I guess.
Binabayaran siya to remove the firewood. Kasi
Yes.
nakaharang sa daan.
Yes.
So ginagawa niya yan, babayaran siya, tapos meron din kayo.
Tuwa siya. Ito pa. After that, inagay ko sa Facebook and after sa Twitter na anybody who has extra yung puno na hulog or napapakat ninyo, sa amin na lang, grabe. Before, ang problema namin, we had to buy firewood, tapos extra expense and all that. There was a time na problema ko.
Saan is
Where
the
to
story?
put all the firewood? One day, ito totoo kwento. May isang madre, somewhere sa Katipunan, I don't know, nakalimutan ko sa driver. Saan yung madre, isang monastery yata or something na nari. Ako mismo nakausap ng madre. Sir, kayo ba Kamuning bakery? Oo. Nakita ko kayo sa TV or somewhere saying na kailangan ng firewood. They spent daw, ayun na nari, mga nuns, gumastos sila 18,000 pesos para i-trim lahat ng puno sa loob. Tapos lahat naka-chop na daw, nakatali na. Please, pwede kunin niyo. Grabe! Free firewood!
God's grace.
Garbage
Oo.
disposal.
Talagang grabe, nakakatawa. Yeah, everything in life na negative, pwedeng positive. You have to look for
I have to
something
record
positive.
this and keep it on my
You
phone.
have to-
This is gonna be on YouTube.
All right.
You have to find, like ito nasunog, grabe, ito nasunog, siyempre, millions na wala, structure, building, tapos na-disrupt, nag-close yung shop. I always look for positive, mahanap ko dito. So nakakakuha din ako ng certain positive things going to happen because of this. Everything in life na negative or challenging, there's always something you can look for there.
Very
Okay.
inspiring. Very
Wilson,
inspiring.
I have an
Always.
idea, a business
Yes.
idea for you.
Yes, yes.
You have to sell shirts with your Wilsonisms. Look for the silver lining in
Yes,
everything.
oh, yeah.
Look at me. My bakery burned down,
Oo nga.
and I'm doing
Oo
fine.
nga. Alam mo, may isang dyaryo nga. May isang dyaryo nga, sense of humor. Linabas yung news, nakalagay, all bakery turns to toast.
That's clever but
Oo.
insensitive.
Oo nga, nakakatawa.
But I like
Isang
it.
dyan.
It's funny. It's funny. I know people read it.
You didn't take offense naman.
Hindi naman kasi I am very...
I feel that Mr. Wilson will see that kind of offensive headline and say, "Wow, they're writing about me." And
Exactly.
people are reading about me.
Publicity.
How do you feel about all these, like yung like you said, yung mga big conglomerates?
Yes.
So
Ito nakakatawa nga. Nung dumating ako dyan sa Kamuning Bakery, that neighborhood was so dark kagabi and quiet, simple, ordinary neighborhood. Di siya fancy neighborhood, ordinary. Biglang, nung may bakery na, nabuhay itong Kamuning Bakery, biglang yung
Nabuhay
ako sa
lahat?
street ko, sinira yung lumang bahay. Kuha ng 5-story budget hotel na, boutique hotel. Tapos sa baba may Robinson Easy Mart na open up to 11 o'clock. Tapos across the street daw, they're putting up daw pure gold daw eh.
Oh my God!
Walang biro. Tapos, how do I feel about it? Every 2 days, I see Sarah Geronimo. Malaking truck, gardenia. Dumarating ng bibigyan ng tinatang. So, it's a challenge. I'm sure it's a challenge kasi they're everywhere. But every challenge should make us more competitive or creative and more...
Pero mukhang you found at the very least,
Yes.
it looks like you have a solid niche. Parang ikaw na
Yes.
yung homey na old na hindi naman old na pangit. Parang historical place, and then maraming celebrities na pupunta. Plus may celebrity na owner rin. So parang
Student of change.
So the two things with you is positive attitude,
Yes.
humility, and openness to all opportunities.
and it's just smart.
And resourcefulness.
And
And
resourcefulness.
it's just smart. It's just
And you are very, very
it's
smart.
just very obvious as very smart. We admire you a lot.
We
for
should
sure.
learn from people like them.
Mr.
No, we should.
Wilson.
We should learn from you.
Kanina sa kanila.
We learn.
Nagulat ako sa'yo. Kasi akala ko, in-expect mo hindi mo naman Tagalog. Natapos ako sa Tagalog. Ini-English na nga. Nung una,
Actually,
when I came here, I was...
we're the same thing. I thought you were.
Oo nga.
You look very Chinese
Oo
po.
nga. Hindi mo naman magano. Anywhere I go,
Pare-pare pa tayo.
Ay, meron ako mag-Tagalog. Gulat ako, uy. Tagal na ako dito. Nakakatawa.
Opo, I get that all the time. Yung
Ang nakakatawa ka,
Opo.
pag nasa China naman ako, na-invite ako, pag nasa streets ako, or sa restaurant, yung simple restaurant na may menu on the wall,
Opo.
yung sabi muna lang, gusto ko muna. Tapos tatanong yung waitress, how do I order? What is good? In my very basic Mandarin.
Opo.
Kaya hindi ko nakikita nandun sa wall, no?
Opo.
The entire menu on the wall. Hindi ko mabasa. Kasi ang Chinese in the Philippines, what we study is very basic.
Hokkien, right?
Okay, but the written language is very complicated.
Opo.
Hindi kami hindi ko mabasa. Alam mo, sabi ng witness sa akin na bata na may itsura pa. Sir, ang hirap yata. Siguro mabuhay ng illiterate.
Wow!
Mabuhay ng norito, right? But in a nice way, hindi
Okay, yes.
Nagulat ako. Tapos one time naman, I was invited somewhere din sa Beijing, sa dulong-dulo ng hotel complex. Nawawala na ako sa mga little streets sa gabing-gabi na. Tapos I was asking for directions from 3 old men in my Mandarin.
Opo.
Yung Mandarin nila, sobrang slang. Sobrang slang, tsaka malalim ng hindi ko maintindihan masyado. Please, can you repeat again? Once, twice. Nung pangatlong beses na yung tatlong matanda.
Nainis na.
Matanda, alam mo sabi sa akin, alam mo, what a pity. You're so young, bigay ka na. Maraming funny stories being ethnic Chinese, born and raised in the Pinakatawa. When you're there, you're...
Pero despite that po, thank you for, kasi you look very Chinese, pero kung puso po ninyo mukhang very Filipino.
Yes.
The fact that you bought Kamuning for the as a historical landmark, and then you're taking care of your people, especially taking care of people. I admire that because syempre ay mo mag-close na 6 months to 1 year habang ginagawa, di wala silang trabaho. At least you found a way. Adi that helps you, but that also helps them. So very Filipino.
And thank you to the customers na nagtsatsaga.
All right. Well, I think that's